everybody. Welcome back to A Tranquil Life. My name is Cheryl, and welcome to the Holiday Grand Plan, Week 8. This week we'll tackle the kitchen, which means all the appliances, under things, and countertops, and backsplashes, and all the fun stuff. It's just... I'm right there with you with Kitchen Week. I am here. I will be doing my kitchen right along with you this week. Last week went well. I still have to Old English my furniture in the dining room and steam the floors, and that's it. So I am pretty happy with my progress. I've been putting off that Old English on the furniture because I tell you what, that's labor intensive. So, but I'm going to do it today. I'm going to get it done and move on. So that's where I'm at. How are you all doing? Norma, how you doing? You making progress? I know several of you are doing well and getting your stuff together. And I did a lot of shopping this past week because, you know, with what the news is saying and what, you know, is out there on social media, and the, you know, supposedly the ships are backed up in the harbor and cargo's waiting and no shipping, and you know, it's a little scary when you think about Christmas planning, because what if we come to the middle of November and there's nothing to buy? So yeah, I mean, you know, best be prepared, because you just never know. If you're worried about that, if you're concerned about that at all, then go ahead and get it done. And if it doesn't happen, then you're still done. So you're still ahead, right? Okay, let's see what our assignments are for this week. I'm going to turn to my kitchen week. I have revamped my schedule yet again. So yeah, I'm rolling with the flow. Okay, I got a sticky there. Okay, we've got kitchen week, and I've already decorated it up a little bit and put a few stickers on there. And then I've got my cleaning list over here, my cleaning checklist for the kitchen of what I want to get accomplished. Now I've split this up. Next week will be my cabinets and drawers. This week I'm only doing the everything else in there, you know, cleaning the appliances, moving everything out, you know, doing the walls, the baseboards, you know, all of that. So that's what I'm going to do this week. Next week, I'm going to tackle the cabinets and my utensil drawer, y'all. I've got one for utensils, and then the one beside it is for bigger things, like the can opener and the serving spoons and the measuring spoons and whisks and things like that. So I mean, yeah, it's kind of getting to be a little bit of a struggle getting the drawer open. So it is past time for those, well, especially the bigger drawer, the bigger utensils, you know. So anyway, and I had an idea this morning. I had to run the furnace through a cycle to just take the chill off the house. So I think I'm going to wait and clean the oven early in the morning so that it heats the kitchen up and, you know, provides some warmth. So that's what I was thinking this morning that I'm going to do. So, okay, let's see what we've got on the list. It's repetitive this week. I was reading through it. It's the same stuff, you know, to just breaking everything down week to week. Make one batch of holiday goodies. Make one extra meal for freezer. Buy 2 canned foods. Buy 1/8 of to buy gifts. Wrap and label packages. And work at least an hour a day on homemade gifts. The wrapping, I did wrap 2 smaller things, but as soon as I get that dining room table, you know, treated, you know, with the Old English, I'm going to finish wrapping up, you know, over the next few days, a little at a time in the evenings, what I have ordered. If you all don't know, Kohls, if you've not shopped at Kohls, check them out. Kohls. They are, this time of year, they're wonderful sales going on, and they offer you Kohls Cash, $10 on every $50 you spend. And they have a home sale going on right now, which means towels and home appliances, small appliances and things like that. Clothing's on sale. Shoes are on sale. Everything, practically is, from now until Christmas, will be on sale, and pretty good markdowns. It looks like they are trying their best to compete. So, I mean, I did a big order with them and got almost everything in already, and got my Kohls Cash ready for next week. They keep sending me 30% off coupons, and it's hard to pass up 30% off, So check Kohls out. Get that Kohls Cash, because that's free money. That's free money that you can spend. And they have, free shipping if you meet a certain, spending level. I mean, you just can't beat Kohls. I know all of the shops, probably JCPenney's. I typically shop at Kohls for the holidays because of that Kohls Cash. So just an idea for you. It's also checkpoint week. We are halfway through. If unable to find an item for a person on the list, contact them or their family for ideas. I have had to contact my niece and ask her some sizes for my grandnieces, and I got that going. If a homemade gift is not going well, set it aside for after Christmas and decide on another gift. There's always birthdays next year and Christmas next year. So, if it's not going well, it's not like you still can't gift it to them. Just, at a later time. Buy your pumpkin for Halloween, which I need to do. So up here, I'm going to put under to buy my pumpkin. Okay, and then review costume plans with your children. So it's Halloween prep. So everything done this week. This week is October 17th through the 23rd. So it's time to start thinking about Halloween and getting everything ready for that. I've already bought my candy. It's safe, apparently. My husband said he's not got into it yet, so I hope. So my little notes to myself, I need to buy tape. I ran out of tape when I was wrapping. I thought there was more on the rolls, but anyway. And I am in charge of a game for our family Christmas that we're planning to have on the 18th. So I have to come up with a game. So I have some things in mind for that. So and I also had a group chat with my family on Facebook, and we got the menu planned out for that. So I need to make my grocery list. For that too. So fun this week, I've got leaves, because we are going to go look at the leaves. They're still really green though. I'm just watching them out my windows, and they're still really green. So, the problem is the way things go here. They're green one week, they turn the next week, the wind comes, and they're gone the next week. So, it's hard, to catch them. Household, I can't think of anything that is not on my checklist that I need to take care of, or my to-do list. Y'all give me some ideas. What are some things that we've not talked about yet that we can do, or that you can suggest? Because I may be forgetting things, like we were talking about the paperwork, purging the bills, sorting the pictures, checking your pens and highlighters to make sure they're, throwing away the ones that, don't work, checking your batteries and your smoke detector, things like that are also a part of getting your home ready, for the holidays, or, going forward, like deep fall cleaning. So yeah, if you have any suggestions of something that we've not talked about, please chime in. Okay, that takes care of Kitchen Week. Now, what I'd like to do is give you some gift ideas. So I'm going to insert some pictures of some things that have worked well for me in the past. I'm going to link some things below. They're not associate links. They're not affiliate links at all. I'm just sharing with you. This is in no way advertising for anybody, but I'm just sharing some ideas that have really worked for me. So we'll start with the girls. So some gift ideas for women and can work for teenagers. I'm not really talking about kids because you got toys and clothes for kids. I'm really talking about, you know, tweens to teens to adults in these. So a wax seal. Now this is a really unique gift to present to somebody. They have them on like sites like AliExpress, Amazon, all different sites. You know, with AliExpress, those things come from overseas, and if you put your order in now, you're more than likely to get it by Christmas. So and a lot cheaper. So think about that. But these are really personalized gifts, and they're really nice because, you know, who doesn't love to seal a letter with a wax seal? That's just so, you know, it's nostalgic. It's a time, you know, something from a time gone by, and it's just really a unique gift. So that's an idea for you. A diffuser, an essential oil diffuser. Those are really nice. You can put them in your bedroom and diffuse lavender essential oil, or you know, to help you sleep, help you relax. The essential oils have all different, there's energy ones and things for your mood, oils for your mood. And you can also, if they already have a diffuser, you can also get the oil sets that I'll show you. And, you know, that's a nice gift because, you know, it's kind of a gift that keeps on giving. You know, it's not something to just enjoy in December. How about some tea, or a tea caddy, or a fancy cup? Most women love a good hot cup of tea. And, you know, there are some of us who don't, but if you know someone who likes a cup of tea, you know, or introduce a teenager to a nice cup of tea. You can get some very nice, like variety packs of tea, you know, different teas to try. You can get herbal teas, which have no caffeine, or you can go black, or, you know, black has caffeine. Green teas are healthy. And they also make like caddies, you know, to put the tea in. And the cups, they have some amazingly pretty cups, teacups, you know, to have your tea in. So, I mean, who doesn't love a fancy, you know, cup, or not, you know, fancy, just a special mug to drink your tea out of. Now, this company that I'm going to link, it's an Etsy shop on Etsy. It's Dobi, D-O-B-I Designs. She makes these beautiful, beautiful prism sun catchers. You can get them at other places too, but I have experience with her, and she, I can attest to her quality. She uses Swarovski crystals, and these are just beautiful to hang in the window and diffuse the sun coming through and make rainbows all through your room. They're just a beautiful little gift, you know, something unique that some people wouldn't, you know, necessarily think about receiving or giving. So and she makes them all different colors. There's, you know, different crystals that she uses. Just they're amazing. You won't be disappointed. How about a journal? There are lots of journals out there. Now, planners are personal. You know, you wouldn't want to necessarily pick out a planner, a yearly planner for someone, because all of us have, you know, I'm a planner. I do things like this, but we have our own kind of preferences, you know, as to the layout that we like or what fits our needs. So a planner's a little tough, but a journal, you know, they're just blank pages. And there are so many low-cost options out there that are really, really nice. And if you couple that with a nice pen, you know, these microns are nice. These, let me see. These Papermate Ink Joys, these are actually my favorite. And you can get them different, like this is a medium point. You can get a fine point. And then these Sharpies are also really nice. These are actually ultra fine, which is a 0.38, which, you know, that I really like a fine tip when I'm writing in my journals. So, you know, that's an idea. Pair it with some highlighters or some pens, and a journal makes a very nice gift. Now, something else is that I gave one of these to my sister one year, and she just loved it. It's a Diffuser Bracelet. It wraps around your wrist a couple times, depending on, you know, the size, and then inside you open up, it's like a locket. You open it up and it's got a little pad in there, and it comes with several different pads. And then you put a couple drops of essential oil on that pad and then put it back in the bracelet, and you can smell it, you know, up close, or it just wafts the scent throughout your day. And she really, really loved that. It's a very nice way. If you know someone who likes essential oils, you know, better than perfumes or, you know, heavy scents, that might be something for you to consider as gifting them, because, you know, most people like essential oils because they're more, you know, muted instead of in your face. Another idea is our charcuterie board. Now, everyone's into charcuterie boards. They're all over the place. You can make them savory. You can make them sweet. Nobody thinks to actually get the board unless you're wanting to entertain. But if you're not, it's a nice thing to have for movie nights. You know, you cut your meats and your cheeses and put some strawberries on there, and, you know, some dip and or things like that, and set it on your coffee table when you're watching a movie just to nosh on. It's a very nice thing. Or if you know someone who's entertaining a lot, then this is a nice option as well, because if they entertain and they've got lots of people coming in, even if they've got one already, they can always use a second one, because you could have a savory and a sweet one. So that's an unusual gift if you're looking for something like that. I found one year a custom mini compact, like it's a mirror, and you can customize the front of it. I'll show you some examples. This is just such a good idea. It's not makeup, but I mean, what lady could not use a mirror in her purse, and especially a personalized one that's just going to make her smile every time she uses it? These are really, really precious, and you've got plenty of time to get it personalized. It's a really nice option, you know, for a gift. Now, what about a wine tasting certificate? Groupon has those. I've bought so many through Groupon. There's the prices you just can't beat. If there's a vineyard near you or within a short distance, you can buy the wine tasting package, which normally comes with a glass. They'll give them a glass, and then they choose different flavors to try. And if you know someone who enjoys wine, even if it's a vineyard they've been to before, we all love to go to wine tastings and just, you know, get samples of what they're offering and trying different wines. I know myself, I would rather stick with what I know than go to a vineyard and just buy a bottle untasted, because what if you don't like it? That's, this way you can try before you buy. So those certificates for those kinds of experiences are excellent gifts. What about dandelion jewelry? What about a pendant that has an actual dandelion seed in it? I think these are absolutely precious. They're, when I was growing up, if you made a wish and blew on a dandelion and blew the seeds off, if you managed to blow them all off in one breath, just like blowing candles out of a birthday cake, then your wish would come true. So I'm sure so many of us have heard that. And if it is something that your family is accustomed to, then what about a gift with a little dandelion seed in it? It shows that they can carry their wish wherever they go. It's very sweet and thoughtful. And the last thing that I have is an It's Fine t-shirt. And what female would not enjoy this shirt? I mean, we are so harried all the time. We're running here, running there, doing things for the kids, cleaning house, working, carpooling. It's just, sometimes we just want to stand there and go, it's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. I just think that is just super funny. And I don't know of any female in my life that wouldn't enjoy that shirt. There's an option for you. So that's what I have for females. And we'll move on to the males. It's like Mrs. Doubtfire says, I don't do the males. Okay. The first option I have, the first, suggestion I have for males is a personalized oak barrel. It's a small, I gave this to my son one year and he loved it. It's a small oak barrel that has a tap in it. And what you do is you get your whiskey and you pour it in that barrel, and that barrel ages your whiskey because it's an oak barrel. You can pour some good quality whiskey in there and age it even longer, and it makes it, taste better. But it's also a fun, a unique gift, for the men who enjoy, a little drink every now and then. I got one year, my husband loves to do barbecue. And he'll smoke on the grill a Boston butt or something like that. And he would have to use a meat cleaver to cut it up. Well, I found him these BBQ Claws. And you hold them in each hand, and you use the claws to tear the meat apart to make the barbecue. And it's a lot easier when you can use both hands, instead of just a knife in one hand. So if you know someone and you want to pick them up a little something, these are a good gift if they like to make barbecue. How about a telescoping magnet tool? There is not a man anywhere who tinkers with engines or works on, car engines, or, for anything else. If they're into construction, if they're into, home repairs, things like that, this thing will telescope. And it's magnetized on the end, and you can pick up things that have fallen, like screws or nuts and bolts or keys, anything that is metallic that you have dropped and it's not easy to get to. So this is a really useful, practical gift that you can give to someone. Men love socks. Men love socks. It's not something they typically buy for themselves, but they love socks. And, well, it's been my experience they do. So some alpaca wool socks or some hunting socks, that they make hunting socks or these wool socks for people who are outdoors a lot, and they're specially made to keep your feet warm. They're not like thin dress socks. They're actually good, thick, sturdy, comfortable socks, you know, to keep their feet warm. So, you know, that's an option, because men just don't think of socks, you know. They like them, but they don't typically buy them for themselves. Now, this next one, I have just raves. The Duluth Buck Naked Underwear. These things are a big hit with my boys and my husband. They all love them. They're a little pricey. They're pricier than other underwear, but I tell you, they have nothing but good things to say about these. They said they're comfortable. They're not, you know, too tight. They're not binding. They're just, you know, breathable. They're, you know, very, very comfortable to wear. So those commercials are apparently true. So that's an option. Chilling towels. Now, this is something that I think any man who plays golf or, you know, works outside a lot, or, you know, females too actually would enjoy these. These are towels that are specially made to chill so that you can put them on your neck and keep cool. And I actually want some of these. So, but I'm going to also get my husband some, because when he's out in the summertime and it's so hot and he's working, you know, I know he would really like these. So that's an idea. My son bought my husband some Creo body wash. This stuff is amazing. It's absolutely amazing. It smells so good. They're masculine scents, bourbon and oak, teak wood, you know, there's several different scents, and they come in a nice bottle. It's a, you know, it's not a frilly bottle. You can tell it's men's body wash, and they also have lotion in the same kind of bottle, but it is gentle on their skin. It cleanses, lathers really well. You know, it smells wonderful, and I can't recommend it enough. When he comes out of the shower and you know, it's like, that's nice. So Creo body wash. Now, if you have a 90s baby, or even earlier than that, or a gamer or someone who loves movies, then Animation Legends. These guys, I just learned about them this year, and I've made a purchase from them. They have the actual animation cells that were used in certain movies. Their movie options change all the time. They have packs of different amounts of cells that you can buy. And what a cell is, it's just an acetate, clear material sheet, and the artist actually paints the scene or part of the scene on that acetate. And then it's ran through a machine. They don't do animation like this anymore, but you run it through a machine really quickly. It's kind of like when you're watching a cartoon, you know, when you flip the pages really fast and you can see the cartoon forming. Well, that's the way these cells were used. There are holes in one side, and that the machine grabs and pulls it through, and it pulls it through really quickly, and that's how they made animated movies. They have cells from a lot of different animated movies and shows, things from the past, you know, that old school stuff, because you can't, you know, they don't make movies like that anymore. So I have purchased from them. I'm very satisfied with what I got. It's actually paint on the cell. It's not a print. It's not, you know, it's an actual sale, and they have certificates of authenticity. So this would be really something really cool for someone to put in a frame, or just have on their coffee table, just to leaf through and look at. But that is a very unique option for you. So that's what I have for the males. That's just some ideas for you, and I hope that helps you and gets your brain moving and gets your thoughts going about some people that might be a little hard to buy for. Okay, that's it for this week, and I hope you have a wonderful kitchen week. I hope you get that oven cleaned and that refrigerator cleaned out. I tell you what, that's the worst thing. I would rather clean anything in my house except for that refrigerator. I despise cleaning the refrigerator. It's one of the things about homemaking that I absolutely, I have to psych myself up for days to even do it, because I hate taking those shelves out and those drawers and those, it just kills me. So if you commiserate with me about cleaning the refrigerator, we got it together. So until I see you again next week, happy holiday planning.